What's up guys, sharkeatyoshi here again, bringing you an International Challenge Live Battle Masters Division. So this is going to be my first battle ever. Right now I'm looking for a trainer and I'm running a new team, which I'm going to explain the new team right now when Pokemon Select or Battle Select, I don't know what it's called, but when Pokemon Selection comes up. So we're going to be facing Samir from New York. So he is running, oh my goodness, he is running a Parish Song team, so that's going to be extremely annoying. Kang is going to be extremely powerful in this situation. He's running a Parish Song. He does have the rain part just in case it screws over. But anyway, let's talk about my team. I am running a Kang, an Aegislash, an Amoonguss, a Rotom, a Salamis, and last but not least an Azumarill. So I do believe that Kang and probably Amoonguss are going to be very powerful leads right here, preventing my opponent from doing absolutely anything. And of course he might lead with his Amoonguss. So I'm gonna kind of somewhat predict that. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring my Azumarill, and I'm also gonna bring my Aegislash to do some damage. I think this is going to be a great lead. I don't think I need the Rotom. I don't think I need anything else. Amoonguss could probably take out most of his Pokemon out there. So let's see what happens. My first battle ever. I might get screwed over because I'm playing against a troll team. So let's see what happens. If he leads with this Amoonguss, then that's going to be really bad for me. So yeah, let's see what he is going to lead with. So he leads with his Amoonguss and his Gengar, which sucks so much. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go ahead and Mega and fake out his Amoonguss. Actually, he's going to Sleep Powder anyway. So, I mean, not Sleep Powder. He's gonna go ahead and try to screw me over. So I think this is going to be a good situation to bring in Aegislash, and then I can go ahead and Spore the Gengar. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Kang, because if I were to fake out with Kang, it really wouldn't matter, because he's just going to go ahead and redirect the hits to him. So by switching into my Salamis, I ensure that my Kang won't die. He's going to go into his Mega. He's more than likely going to Perish Song me, you know, stupid stuff like that. So if I put him to sleep, force him to switch out because he will die, he's going to go ahead and Protect, which is a lot better for me, you know. More than likely he double protects. So that is pretty awesome at my part. He is going to scout out what I'm going to do. I do get the good switch in. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Fire Blast on the Amoonguss. Actually, yeah, Fire Blast on the Amoonguss, and then try to put the Gengar to sleep. So he's going to go with Rage Powder. You know, very, you know, very easy. You know, I just predicted that so well. So I'm going to go ahead and Fire Blast, and actually does a lot of damage. A good thing is that Amoonguss is unaffected by, and he has the eject button. Pretty interesting. I wasted his eject button, so I do believe that's a win there. And my Spore should come out. He's going to go ahead and bring in his Politoed, which more than likely has Ice Beam, which might screw me over. Might do a good amount of damage. So he's going to go ahead and Perish Song. If I put his Gengar to sleep, I can just go ahead and kill it relatively easy. So he has to switch out. He's forced to switch out. His Politoed is going to be pretty annoying, so I think I'm going to go ahead and go for the Draco Meteor on the Gengar. See if I can go. Actually, I can't. I'm stuck in Fire Blast. Ooh, that sucks. I am trapped in Fire Blast, so I'm going to have to Fire Blast. Totally misfortunate. Can't really do anything about that. I think I'll just Rage Powder and redirect all the hits to me. He's probably gonna not switch out. Interesting. So hopefully Fire Blast does a lot of damage. Really good switch by his part, bringing in the rain. I am locked into the Fire Blast, which sucks. I should have went for the Draco Meteor. Yeah, this guy's gonna go ahead and kill me. He's gonna go for the Hypnosis. It's not gonna do anything to me. I think at this point I should just put his Politoed to sleep. I can't switch out, which does suck. I can't use other moves, so this guy got me really well. Does suck. Can't really do anything about that. Like I said, at this point, probably putting Politoed to sleep is the best option. So put all his Pokemon to sleep. Have my Pokemon die for it. Just gonna go ahead and Fire Blast his Gengar. Try to do as much damage as possible. He's gonna go Hypnosis. Wow, really nice play by his part. Sucks, you know. Might lose this one because he might switch out. You know, ended up screwing up that. Didn't predict the protect. Gonna lose my 2 Pokemon, which really does suck. It sucks that I got stuck into Draco Meteor. It sucks that he put my Pokemon to sleep. You know, RNG gets to you, and when you face troll teams like this, you know, you can't really do anything about it. Now, if I was running my rain team, then I could have just easily destroyed this setup. He played it a lot better than me, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and lose this one. But if I can put the Politoed to sleep, then that is a huge win. And if I can do as much damage as possible to his Gengar, then that's a huge win. So he's gonna go and protect. He hasn't switched out. That's interesting. He didn't switch out. Gengar woke up. He's gonna go into a substitute, which is very interesting. That is super interesting. So, Parasong goes to 0. That is really interesting. That is super interesting. I don't know what happened there. What the? What? What just happened there? What the? What the? Why did he do that? What? Did he not count his Parasong count? What? Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, what? So, I don't know if Gothitelle has Parasong. I really don't know. I haven't faced the Parasong team in a long time. All I know is that this Amoonguss has to die. So, that just happened. So, I'm going to go ahead and I think I can go ahead and Sucker Punch the Gothitelle and kill it. But I think faking out the Amoonguss is the better option. I just need to kill the Amoonguss as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and fake it out, and then go into a free substitute with my Aegislash. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Mega Form since I don't need this scrappy ability anymore, since he literally killed both of his Pokemon, which made no sense to me. So I'm gonna try to prevent him from getting any Effect Spore off. If he puts my Pokemon to sleep, then it doesn't matter. Couldn't flinch. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the substitute. He might go ahead and Trick Room or something like that, so he can be a lot faster. There you go. Yeah, there's a Trick Room. Sucker Punch is gonna be very crucial here. The good thing about this is now that my Aegislash is under the substitute, I can go ahead and kill the Amoonguss. I think. He's gonna go ahead and Spore me. So I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Gothitelle and Shadow Ball the Amoonguss. Oh, I failed. He's gonna Spore me, yeah. There's really nothing I can do there. If I were to return or whatever, he would still put my Pokemon to sleep. So hopefully this will knock out his Amoonguss. If I can kill his Amoonguss, this game is over. Because his Gothitelle is showing that it has no moves to kill me. So he goes Reflex and he Trick Rooms, and it probably has Protect or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and Shadow Ball, do a good amount of damage to it, which is pretty freaking awesome. I'm gonna try to spam Return on the Amoonguss, or on the I'm gonna go ahead and spam Return on the Amoonguss. And then Shadow Ball the Gothitelle, because I think he's going to Protect with the Amoonguss so it won't die. So I already did my play. Crap. Yep. There you go. He protected. Awesome play by my part. I saw that coming. He's going to go ahead and Signal Beam. It shouldn't break the sub. If it breaks the sub, I'm going to be so sad. Good. It didn't break the sub, so this game might be over. So I'm going to one-shot the Gothitelle. Yep, this game is over, guys. First win of the day. This guy, I'm sorry, dude, but you played that so bad. You had the game. You had it. All you had to do was switch your Gengar out. Like, I think he forgot Paris Song. Like, he had the game. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a return and then go for a Shadow Ball, and I think this game is over. So if he forfeits or quits or whatever, then it really doesn't matter. This game is over. He really can't do anything with the Moongus at this point. Aegislash came in clutch at the end. He really did screw it up. He had the game won. He had the game won. All he had to do was switch out his Gengar, but instead he went for the substitute and ended up losing the game for him. And you had the game won, dude. I'm sorry. God, I played that extremely bad in the beginning. He had it won. He played it even worse. So I'm going to go ahead and save that video. That is the first battle of this tournament. I'm pretty happy I beat a troll team. And hopefully I can go higher up in the ranks so I don't have to face even more troll teams. Because I don't want to face that. Screw that. So, do you want to continue battle? Yes. But until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later with more battle videos. Bye, guys.